While we learn about the opposition on the pitch, Wiser learns how to heat my home.
Susie, speaking to Steve-O pre-match, you said that when you first came here, the aim was to win trophies, and that's the first one. How big an occasion was that for the club and for the girls out there today?
Yeah, it's a huge occasion. You know, we're in our second season, we're developing really well. When you start to win a trophy, then you know things are really on the move and on the up. And you know this cup has been really good for us to develop as a squad and as a club. And to finish with a trophy at the end is absolutely fantastic. So really pleased with that.
And obviously, like Steve-O said to you before the match as well, a lovely bit of symmetry. The men won their first elite level trophy at Sandy Park, and the girls have done the same today. Just spoke to Kate about how amazing that crowd was today.
That's the really special thing, because there are girls out in that crowd who play rugby or are now going to play rugby, and they see their heroes out on the field doing exactly that. That's progression. And you know, over 2,000 people came to watch our final today. I'm just overjoyed by it, honestly. I'm totally speechless, because you know, people just love rugby, they love Chiefs, and not just the men now, they love us. So yeah, I'm really pleased they got to see a decent game, and they all had a really good day out.
Talking about the game a little bit then, lots of momentum swings in that first half especially, then that crucial try right before the break. So you were sitting next to me as well. What were those key messages going into half time, because the side really cut loose in the second half?
Well, the thing is that any side in this league, you have to work them over, you have to get your basics right, you have to grind them down, and we did that to a degree in the first half, but then we were a little bit inaccurate. So as you said, to get that third try going into half time was a real positive thing for us. And we just, you know, we didn't need to change massively what we were doing. We had to use the wind, which was then on our backs, pushing into the second half a little bit more. We had to tidy up the breakdown a bit, you know, and once we did that, we knew we'd get some value out of it. So, you know, and that's exactly what happened. They also were going to fatigue, and we knew that was going to happen. So I'm pleased for everybody, because they stuck to what we do and what we do really, really well. And like last week, we saw the game open up, and that's what suits us when the field really opens up.
Talking about the game opening up in that broken field play, Kate Zachary 2 tries. After Pat last week, Kate's now gone over 100 points for the club as well. But it was such a huge squad effort today, and players like Kate and Poppy have been right at the forefront of this for the last 2 years.
I absolutely, if you asked me to name a player of the match, I wouldn't. I'd say there were 23 in that squad. There's actually 36 who have taken part in this league, in the cup competition, which is brilliant. They'll all get a medal. It's been a real journey, and the journey is in its second season. The journey is continuing, but there are players that always, every week, make huge contributions to this, and this is the win that they deserve. And I'm really pleased that for Pat, for Kate, for Poppy, all those real leaders of the game are getting their just rewards.
Talking about just rewards and going forward, you touched on the league just a little bit there. A huge run in to come now, but how big a stepping stone is this going into the last 2 rounds of the season and hopefully the knockouts?
Well, it's got to be a boost, hasn't it? You know, we'll take the win, we'll enjoy tonight, we'll celebrate together, enjoy each other's company, and we'll take it for what it is. We've won a competition, and once you win a competition, that's got to become a habit, much like winning a game has to become a habit, because that winning is a habit, you know. And I think then, you know, momentum will start to roll. But you know, we're going into the playoffs in 2 weeks, or you know, the last 2 games before potentially playoffs, and we've got to stick to what we do really, really well, because it's a whole different competition when we get back in 2 weeks. So you know, enjoy today, massively enjoy today and what the girls have achieved, but I know they'll be like, and they're already saying it, right, we need to focus on the next job now.
Brilliant. Well, Susie, like you said, a huge day today for the club, and then hopefully many more to come.
Thank you.